Oke, kita lanjut. Unit 2, Going to a Parade, bagian reading, SMP Merdeka School Parade. On August 17th, SMP Merdeka held a school parade to celebrate Independence Day. All students joined the event and so did Galang and his friends. They dressed up like the Indonesian freedom fighters during the Independence War. Some of them brought guns, spiked bamboos, swords, and many more. They also wore many red and white attributes, making the event more patriotic. In the beginning, as instructed, all participants lined up and started to march. Then they marched along the decided route, passing some villages near SMP Merdeka. The villagers were very excited to watch the parade pass their houses. Many of them stood along the street, welcoming and cheering the parade. Not so long after, the parade reached the rest post. It was the place for participants to draw a door prize coupon and have some drinks. After drawing a coupon, they continued to parade to their school as the final destination. After returning to school, all participants took some rest while waiting for the door prize announcement. Finally, the headmaster announced the winner. There were 10 students who got the door prize, and Galang was one of them. Everyone felt happy with the events. Nah, kalau kita lihat dari sini, paragrafnya ada 4 ya. Jadi kita kasih nomor dan kita sesuaikan dengan pertanyaannya seperti ini. Jadi ada 4 paragraf. Dan latihan yang di sebelah kanan, ini the following are the photos of SMP Merdeka School Parade. Match the picture with a suitable paragraph. So, picture 1, di sini kita cocokkan ya. Yang picture 1 ini paragraf yang mana? 1, 2, 3, atau 4. Jadi, lihat di sini orang sedang pawai. Kalau dilihat di paragraf ini, yang cocok adalah yang paragraf kedua. Kita lihat. In the beginning, as instructed, all participants lined up, started to march. They march along the decided route, dan seterusnya. The villagers were very excited. Jadi ini penonton ya. Ini penontonnya excited to watch the parade pass their houses. Nah, jadi yang cocok ini nomor 2. Kemudian yang gambar berikutnya ini, para peserta pawai mereka sedang beristirahat ya, nampaknya sedang beristirahat. Ada yang minum, kemudian ada yang selfie. Nah, yang cocok di sini adalah paragraf ke-3. Not so long after, the parade reached the rest post. Jadi pos peristirahatan. For participants to draw a door prize coupon and have some drinks. Ini. And then they continue to parade to their school at the final destination. Oke, yang berikut gambar di panggung ya. Para peserta sepertinya mendapatkan hadiah atau door prize. Ya, kita lihat kata kunci yang ada kata door prize-nya. Ya, bagian 4. There were 10 students who got the door prize. Jadi ini yang ke-4, paragraf 4. Berarti yang terakhir ada kata kunci di sini. All students joined the event, so did Galang and his friends. They dress up like, ya pakaiannya seperti para pejuang ya, para pejuang kemerdekaan seperti itu. Jadi ini paragraf 1. Nah, yang berikut di sini identify what happened in each picture. Use the questions in the box to help you. Number 1 has been done for you. Oke, nanti kita kerja ulang lagi ya untuk yang nomor 1. Questions berdasarkan gambar-gambar tadi, who was in the picture? Siapa yang digambar? What did they do? Apa yang mereka lakukan? Where were they? Lokasinya, tempatnya di mana? And what objects were there? Objek apa saja yang bisa dilihat di kegiatan tersebut? Nah, partisipan yang pertama, ini kita ada Galang, Andre, Monita, and Pipit. Ya. Kemudian actions, apa yang mereka lakukan? Lined up, marched, dressed up in costumes. Kemudian lokasinya masih di lingkungan sekolah, school. And then objects, objeknya ini bisa guns, spike bambu, swords, dan seterusnya. Nah, sekarang yang kedua, coba adik-adik sebelum kakak berikan penjabarannya, coba dijeda dulu videonya dan dipikir kira-kira ini apa ya yang nomor 2. Ya, participants, SMP Merdeka students, and then villagers. Kemudian actions yang dilakukan di situ kegiatannya marched, ya, mereka pawai, berjalan, berbaris. Place, village, kemudian objects, ini bisa macam-macam ya, bisa flags, banners, musical instruments. Yang ketiga, nah, participants di sini adalah teachers dan SMP Merdeka students. Dan kegiatan yang dilakukan di sini, ya, mereka drink, ya, minum, and then selfie, take some photos. Place, rest post. Objects, drinks, coupon. Yang berikut, nomor 4, participants di sini, ya, SMP Merdeka students, kemudian Galang, dan headmaster. Actions yang dilakukan di sini, karena di sini mereka dapat door prize, ya, hadiah, ya, smile, laugh, and then place, school, objects, ya, door prizes, dan ada stage juga ya, panggung. Next, bagian D, read the sentences below. Circle T if they are true or F if they are false based on the text. Jadi berdasarkan teks sebelumnya, adik-adik coba jawab pernyataan-pernyataan ini. Dan berikan tanda lingkaran di kedua pilihan ini, true atau false. Number 1, school parade was one of the Independence Day celebration events in SMP Merdeka. Pawai sekolah merupakan salah satu event atau ajang yang diselenggarakan untuk perayaan kemerdekaan. On August 17, SMP Merdeka held a school parade to celebrate Independence Day. Nah, coba adik-adik jawab sendiri dahulu, kira-kira ini true or false? Yeah, it's true. Number 2, Galang and his friends watched the school parade excitedly. Galang dan teman-temannya menonton pawai sekolah dengan gembira, dengan excited. Nah, kita lihat di sini, all students joined the events and so did Galang and his friends. Jadi Galang dengan temannya itu join parade ini atau pawai ini. So, yeah, it's false. Jadi Galang dengan temannya bukan yang menonton, tapi yang merupakan bagian dari peserta pawai ini. Number 3, the parade's participants wore red and white attributes. Jadi partisipan yang mengikuti pawai ini mengenakan pakaian atau atribut merah dan putih. Ya. Okay. Number 4, the villagers were happy to watch the parade. Yeah, that's true. The villagers were very excited to watch the parade pass their houses. Number 5, Galang was the only door prize winner in the parade. Ini bisa lihat di paragraf terakhir ya. Ya, that's false. Jadi bukan Galang saja yang menjadi pemenang. Di sini, there were 10 students who got the door prize and Galang was one of them. Jadi Galang itu masuk 10 siswa yang mendapatkan door prize. Okay? Alright. Yang berikut, when we are telling a story about our past experiences or past events, we often use words to show a sequence such as first, next, after school, finally. Jadi, saat menceritakan sesuatu atau runtutan kejadian, event, kita perlu yang namanya time connectives. Jadi, untuk menghubungkan kegiatan satu dengan yang lainnya, ya, ini kita menggunakan nih contoh first, pertama-tama, kemudian next, berikutnya, after school, setelah sekolah atau before school, and then terakhir finally, akhirnya, ya, pada akhirnya. Nah, seperti itu. Jadi yang membaca itu melihatnya lebih jelas gitu. Kita menceritakan pertama, kedua, ketiga, setelah itu gitu ya. Dan pada akhirnya, jadi ini ya, table 1.2 contains some other useful time connectives. Kalau memulai suatu cerita atau penjelasan, kita bisa gunakan in the beginning, atau first, or firstly, first of all. Middle, di tengah-tengah dari cerita tersebut, then, after that, later, next, second or secondly, third or thirdly, after, before, furthermore, not so long after. Mungkin yang sedikit berbeda ya, yang kosakata terbaru di sini, furthermore, selanjutnya, not so long after, tidak lama kemudian. Kemudian ending, finally, at last, at the end, by the end, in the end, afterward, lastly. Artinya pada akhirnya atau akhirnya. Okay, now find the time connectives in the text about SMP Merdeka School Parade. Section 4 yang tadi ya, highlight the connectives. Nah, jadi di sini coba adik-adik cari time connective ya, yang tadi. List yang sebelumnya ini. Okay. Ya, ini time connectives-nya ada in the beginning, then, kemudian not so long after, ada after lagi, after returning to school, and then finally. Nah, bagian ini silakan adik-adik bekerja sama dengan teman ya, atau dengan kelompok untuk mengerjakannya. Kita lanjut ke bagian reading lagi. A school parade. Masih tentang school parade. Hi readers, how did you celebrate your Independence Day? I celebrated it by joining a school parade. We had so much fun before and during the parade. Let me tell you how it went. In the beginning, we prepared our costumes. Every class had to choose one student to dress as an Indonesian hero. I was chosen as the class representative. I dressed as Cut Nyak. Other students wore red and white clothes. After I dressed up, I went around the school with all the students. During the parade, we sang the Hari Merdeka song. There was a marching band following us. Suddenly, it started to rain. We ran back to our classroom. Finally, after the rain stopped, we gathered back at the schoolyard. The headmaster announced the winner of the best costume. A student from the other class won. He dressed up as Tuanku Imam Bonjol. The school parade was fun and made us remember our national heroes. I was so proud. I couldn't wait to join this again next year. Nah, selanjutnya di sini ada pertanyaan. Answer the following questions based on the text. Number 1, how did Monita celebrate her Independence Day? Silakan coba dijawab sendiri dahulu. Ya, she joined a school parade. What did Monita do before the parade? Prepared her costume. Ini ada di paragraf kedua. In the beginning, we prepared our costumes. Next, why did they run back to their class in the middle of the parade? Because of the rain. Ini ada di paragraf 3 ya. Suddenly, it started to rain. We ran back to our classroom. Next, who won the best costume in the parade? A student from another class. A student from the other class won. He dressed up as Tuanku Imam Bonjol. Next, why did Monita not wear red and white clothes? Because she wore a Cut Nyak costume. Karena dia dipilih ya, I was chosen as the class representative. I dressed as Cut Nyak. Sedangkan yang lain mengenakan baju merah putih. Number 6. Can you identify the time connectives in the text? Highlight them. Oke, jadi coba cari time connective ya, yang menyambungkan satu event dengan yang lainnya. Oke, jadi ada in the beginning, after I dressed up, and finally. Dia berada di awal-awal kalimat setiap penjelasan atau paragrafnya. Nah, masih ada satu pertanyaan lagi. In a costume competition, what are the possible criteria for scoring the contestants? Explain your reasons. Jadi ini jawabannya bebas. Kalian perlu menganalisa kira-kira kalau ada lomba fashion atau lomba kostum gitu, itu apa aja yang dinilai. So, tidak ada jawaban atau format baku untuk ini. Ini kakak berikan contoh. Misalnya, the judges will probably consider, jadi juri mungkin bisa saja mempertimbangkan satu, how creative and well-made the costumes are. For example, if they match the theme, jadi seberapa kreatifnya kostum tersebut dibuat, terutama kalau cocok dengan tema acara tertentu. Kemudian, how well the costumes are shown off on stage. Jadi penyampaiannya, delivery-nya gimana waktu di atas panggung. So, kenapa everyone has a fair chance to present themselves. Jadi semua punya kesempatan ya, yang sama untuk menampilkan kostumnya. Jadi bagi adik-adik yang lain, kalau punya jawaban lain silahkan ditambahkan ya. Ini hanya contoh. Nah, yang berikut ini adalah complete the table by finding the time connectives in the text. After finding a connective, write the sentences that follows it. Number 1 has been done for you. Beginning, middle, ending. Contohnya di sini beginning, time connective-nya di teks tadi in the beginning. Kemudian contoh kalimatnya, in the beginning, we prepared our costumes. Oke, jadi silakan adik-adik ini dikerjakan sendiri ya bagian ini. Good luck, ikuti petunjuk yang ada. Kakak yakin kalian bisa menemukan jawaban yang tepat. Thank you for watching. Kita akan berjumpa lagi di video selanjutnya ya. Bye-bye.